let me just first say, there is one person in the world that I don't like. Only one. And I pretty much hate them. And that's John Cena. There's nobody else in the world that I don't like. And that's John Cena. Okay, now that I have that out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm tired of all these views and no subscribers. So subscribe, dadgummit. Alright, tonight's Raw was the go-home show for WrestleMania. I mean, the Raw was kind of the same as last week, sort of. But still good. Team Long versus Laurinaitis got the final members added. Miz was added to Team Laurinaitis, which I'm kind of disappointed by because I was hoping Miz was going to do something different, but no, he's on Team Laurinaitis. Christian got hurt, apparently. I don't know. I'm still reading up on it, but apparently he re-injured his neck, and so he's out. They pulled him from the match. They did an injury thing where CM Punk, I'll get in that later, but anyway, he's hurt. And so Drew McIntyre replaced him, which is like, it's a shock because of how Drew McIntyre has been crapped on. And all of a sudden, Drew McIntyre is at WrestleMania. So isn't that awesome? And this is cool. Booker T was added to Team Teddy. I think that's a pretty good idea, to get a star like that, legend, to be on the team. It kind of builds the match up even more. I really like the way they've built that match up. I mean, it's not really when you think about it, it's not just a bunch of stars thrown together who couldn't make the card. I mean, they're building it up like it actually means something. Triple H and Undertaker did not have any, none of them were there. Shawn Michaels wasn't there. They just showed promos, which are all pretty awesome. They're a lot like the ones last year, just, showing the careers. Just pretty awesome promos they showed of that. CM Punk and Jericho had some build-up. Punk was coming out to face Christian. This kind of goes in the whole Christian injury thing. And then Jericho came up on the screen and had another personal attack on Punk about how Punk was born out of wedlock. He said something like, your parents' wedding date was after your birth date. And it was pretty funny. But anyway, Punk got mad, and Punk just beat the crap out of Christian. Just slammed him on the announce table because they were supposed to have a match, and locked him in the Anaconda Vice, beat him up. And that was apparently an injury angle because they didn't have the match because Christian had come up behind him and attacked him, and then Punk just whipped his butt. But I like the Punk Jericho build. I wish Jericho has I don't know why Jericho hasn't been actually there. I'm not really sure what's going on. They haven't really had a whole lot of physicality in that feud as of late. They did, around Elimination Chamber and stuff. They got physical a few times, but I don't know. It's just surprising that the last couple of weeks, Jericho has been on the screen there on the Titantron doing a promo, and then of course he was on SmackDown, and I don't think Punk was there then either. So I'm kind of surprised they've been keeping them away from each other, but it doesn't matter because the feud's personal. It's a good feud, and looking forward to that match big time. And then there was Rock and Cena stuff. Pretty much, I mean, it was good, but it's mostly just what they've been saying. It was a little bit different, though, because Cena talked about how, people have always, kind of been split on him and everything, but he's different because he's never turned on the fans, and he always rises above and wins, which just really made me mad because I just hate Cena. And The Rock was good. He said on a personal level, I just don't like you. He said, and everybody knows it. That he said the people, know that The Rock is going to beat John Cena at WrestleMania. And I really hope The Rock does win, because I cannot stand Cena. In my opinion, he is just ruined. You know, he actually said in there, Cena said during his promo that The Rock was, you know, popular during the Attitude Era and all that. And Cena said, I've been a superstar when it wasn't so cool to be a WWE superstar. And, I mean, the reason it hasn't been cool to be a WWE superstar is because Cena's been the face of the company. Cena has, in my opinion, actually not really my opinion, it's true, he's pretty much messed up wrestling, like pro wrestling as a whole. So, The Rock has to be, of course they're not going to say that because, you know, that's kind of a backstage thing. But, I mean, you cannot deny that the ratings have gone down every year, no matter what the WWE has done, and it's because, you know, the WWE has been, I mean, it's been the same thing. It's, you know, Cena being the face. You know, it's gone from pro wrestling to, you know, Disney Channel #2, and it's because of stupid John Cena. So, The Rock has to beat him. I'll talk more about that in a video later this week. I'm going to be making videos for all of the matches this week, because why the heck not? So anyway, that was all for Raw. It was a good Raw. Just extremely excited for WrestleMania this week, like all you wrestling fans out there are. Good night, everybody.